just thinking of how long that
See weird.
We got the old Johnny fired up. Yeah, truck here.
Johnny Deere.
Johnny Deere's. Yeah, it's Chambersburg's engine. Yeah, double. Yeah, they're double frick.
Johnny's. Sawmill with that.
Jeez. You're not supposed to put a Massey right there in front of the Johnny's. It's supposed to be all Johnny's. It's supposed to be all Johnny's, man.
Look, it's even a purple Johnny. Not even green, it's purple.
Yeah, I've seen that one before.
Up there.
That one's a unique one. They painted her purple. Bottle of water. That's a huge one. Corn picker.
I'm sorry.
You're right.
It is a corn picker. It does the real work.
Stay there.
A little Ford. I'm not sure. Old Ford. Ford with the flatbed. On style day.
Oh, I don't see the line yet, so
Farm all black. We're already. Yeah, that's a demonstrator. Ford 6000. Yeah, they do. What in the world is that? Sitting in the bush.
The Heilmann
Machine Works.
Never heard of it.
No, it's sitting here. Me either.
Oh, it is for sale, dude.
Oh, it's for sale. Sweet.
They better not want much for it, though.
Let me see the tires. That one's for sale. One. Yeah. Mini Mo's. I want to be sale.
Maryland, too. That's a Maryland number.
For sale if you want the number. Z and a UB.
And then a little deep tunnel.
That was about the size of a.
That's a U, Model U.
That's a U. We went the wrong way. We definitely went the wrong way.
Come in.
I'd probably come back around to the table for the side of it.
Yeah, but the people need to register 2 hours ahead. They get all pussy pants.
Then you're gonna come right up through here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna come right through here.
Trying to make the turn. Blow the whistle. Don't get out of the way. You blow the whistle, so get out of the way.
Yeah, but
I'm ready to go. So I thought they went to school like a normal school. Like you get up at 7 o'clock and you went to sleep. You don't even go like 2 o'clock. You might go, like you said, 2 o'clock. You might work 2 to 5 at school and the rest of the day, you know. All right, folks, you want to clear this pathway here until the train is started. We're teaching a lot of stuff. We don't have plenty of time to get back in the market once we show the train on Thursday. Probably not even right there. Oh yeah, I put my dog on. The 37 train will start Wednesday at the battery. You probably want to buy your start here. But we always start out with pieces of iron and all the cultural equipment. And that would be the shoemaking or rubber oil for that very tractor that can fill up. Alex and Wyatt Baker are a father and son team from Marion, Pennsylvania, and they are coming in the parade first with a rare, hard-to-find brick engine made right down the road in Waynesboro. This is a 50 horsepower Eclipse double cylinder. Not many steam engines have two cylinders. If you look on top of the boiler, you'll see two round cylinders, and of course, poked in the crankshaft runs a big belt pulley that did the belt work. And Alex tells me that these were predominantly used at Sawmill, more so than custom work. A double cylinder 1921, and this is owned by the Cumberland Valley Antique Engine and Association from Chambersburg. It would have been about a $3,000 to $3,500 machine back in 1921, so needless to say, the person that bought that would have had to be fairly wealthy to put it to work either on a sawmill or thrash and raise and what have you. Would you kindly give those two rounds of applause for their hard work, bringing bringing that thing in here this weekend, taking care of it, nurturing it, and going to install wood. Going to see it work. Only about 10% of them or so were made with the double cylinders, so that's a hard to find machine. Featuring John Deere this year. Joel Robinson is first with John Deere, and it's always nice to have a tractor with a piece of equipment. And here's a mounted piece of equipment. This is a 1961 John Deere 4010 underneath this mounted 37 two-row horse picker. 61 is the first super John Deere 4010. Their first tractor was a 6-cylinder diesel, 381 cubic inches. And it's 167 4010 built. That is an early one. And look at the original base 37 picker. How about a hand for this guy, because needless to say, just a piece of foot to haul this thing around. But it's a survivor. It's got a little bit of diesel train on it. The original paint shine and keep it. It's much too nice to restore it. Thanks for bringing that out, Joe. Very nice. Put a pin wagon behind it and go to work with wide round of corn where there's a common base, and it would put your corn and husk it, but nothing else. It would put your corn in the wagon. So that was a 4010. That was the biggest. Next to the smallest, also first year, Tracy Wright was on a 61 2010. This is the Gamster practical front end version. And they can through the 5010. Thanks for bringing that out there, young man. That's a nice example of a 2010. Here comes the Grand Right with a 58 model John Deere 730 diesel. That's just an ordinance. Not a bomber in a while ago. It's working well. 376 cubic inches cylinder. Thanks for bringing that out, Brad. Here comes a fine example of a 4020. 69 model. A famous tractor for John Deere. This was side console, first year for a side console. It's owned by the New Church family of Boonesboro, Maryland. 404 cubic inch 6-cylinder diesel with power steering. And even better, it's got a power shift transmission. That is a sweetheart of a tractor. And here's a sweetheart of a tractor, a Western version of a John Deere 60. This is a hard to find tractor, 60 standard high speed, owned by Gary and Nancy Beck. The 1956 model, even cycle here for it, very hard to find a sweet example of a 60 high speed standard. There's the 60 road crop, and it's the air steer for it. It's built a brand new, and it's a 1956 model. 321 cubic inches, cylinder, burn, right along, really nice. Waving at all the people. Nice original John Deere 60 that replaced the John Deere L. There's a B, a 1950 model. Last year for me, but Gary Forsyth of Parkersburg. Gary and his entire family helped out here. We really appreciate that. I just saw him a while ago coming out of the city. I was afraid he was trying to escape, but he was headed to his granddaughter's church. Nice original B, the finger, 3.8. This Wayne Bennett, the green cab on the 58 John Deere 730 diesel, he's taking the tractor. Well, that's Pony Motors start. A nice example of the first year John Deere 730. B4 gas engine starts that big old diesel. Here's a newly painted John Deere 31 at 69 model of a pink Steelers. You had that one on the side out earlier. Working good. Thanks for bringing that out. 30-20 David Brothers with the 40-20. Wayne Bennett, the green cab also on this model 46. James brought it in. This tractor is so new and 50 stone and John Deere dealer selling her actually west of Williamsville. And this is the John Deere dealer for 22 years, 50 stone. So that tractor goes that far from home, nice original of 40 George Meyer's on this original 48 John Deere A. Very popular tractor for John Deere. This is a little bit older with magneto ignition back to center. Thanks for bringing that up. 321 cubic inches. There's a very nice example of a Super 4020. It's a 4320 diesel, 1971. Made in 71 and 2 only. This is owned by Grant Heilmann of Murfreesburg.
Watch it, John.
Very, very nice example
Oh,
of a
got a lot of John
4320.
Deere's.
Nice tractor. The second model John Deere made
John Deere.
turbo starter. Here is a hard to find tractor. It's a 4000, a 4.5 4020. But tiller and hill efficient. A 69 model, got front weight, exposed roof. Very nice example of the 69 model, 4000 diesel. I like that tractor. Side console, hydraulic control, that is a sweetheart. And this is the motor in the column first. Then Ralph up next to the 46 John Deere A in loving memory of Justin Black. How about that restoration? Very nice tractor. 1946, that's called the long hood A with the battery in the back end of the hood. Thank you, sir. Look at that little helper he's got there. He's heading in the tractor pool. There's Kevin Bishop from the column, a super sharp looking 57 model John Deere 720 gas. 357. Yes, thank you for bringing that up. we invented the tractor pull. Starting at 3 o'clock, we go with 4,500 pounds and it's up to 11,000. Each tractor runs up to 50 miles, but it's going to be does the start and the tractor pull. Thank you, Ken. Coming through. Another 7:30, let the early motor start. Open the engine, see what's back. Never a Harlan track. Tractor sensor plate of There's a 59 model under the hot selling here for 7:30. Thanks for bringing that out. Wine food, tractor rate, suspenders. There's a very little large tractor. That's a master family. Foster family. It's a farm that house that is a 1960 one of only 5 arrows. How about solar power? This kind of tractor is what it's on. It's a hardware store, that kind of place. There's a motor friend where it's the early days of what we now know is like AutoZone and stuff. That's where you get a little tractor like that. Here's an old David Bradley. You would have bought this in Steel. A 1959 model David Bradley Suburban. Yeah, direct gold and years. That's a neat one. The Wheelhorse Raider 10, 1970 model. That's a sweetheart. Original piece. There's a little bit to it with the 125 Wheelhorse, you know, but Floyd Silver, 1960 model. Just 125 with the original order that's the paint. Clean that up. Plus, Silver also has the 86 model, 1780. Got the gear set transmission in with the original motor head. There's a 417. Another one, known by Floyd Silver, the same territory area. That was used for tractor pulling. Dwayne Fleming. My bike, this thing of mine from way back, 1970 model Spear. Little 8XL. The orange paint was very popular then, like everything else in the 70s. Got the hollow and that was the little one. Here's the Sears Houston 4-speed, 1971, written by Carson Knoll. Original paint. That one's got the high-low transmission. Thanks for bringing it up. All these cars ready to go. Here's one down on the bottom right. Red, white, orange, and white, blue and white. And then the shoulder. What's up, the Ruritan runs in power kit, 74 model, original finish with a very rare mounted bar color on it. Thanks for bringing that out. The economy power. There's something wrong with the loader. On my roof curve, 74 model, power kit, full wheel, tractor, low weight, and a loader on it. What that loader is. Thank you, buddy. That's a neat little tractor. I would have two transmissions in it. Oh my goodness, look at this piece. John Deere Model D, another couple that's been working hard here all weekend. Now this beautiful Ford Dynasty car, 1975 model, 401 motor, turbo motor, delivered to Clear Maryland. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for your help here this weekend. They still have their kitchen aprons on. But they said they're going to plug the tractor in the back of the kitchen. That is a beautiful example of the 1975 model Ford. This tractor also belongs to John Deere Model D. This is a 72 model, 766. And the big old tough look as you drive with the front end. Love that tractor. Look at the sun alongside it. Thanks for bringing that out. There's some. On the guy who left his head, he took the light from it. And it has a beautifully restored tractor, and then that's all color. The Gibson Driver 73 model, says 66 is the third year for it, 414 to get 6-cylinder diesel. And it sounds good. Maybe the fire stuff. Thank you for bringing that one out. We're going to get down in the kitchen for a while too. Hydro transmission. Thank you there, young lady. Thank you, I'm too. We'll see him in a little while on big tractor. He's helping the grandchildren now. Aurora Smith over in 781655. That was a great big tractor for Matthew Ferguson in the lawn garden line. Aurora gets a little help from the German Shepherd Pup down at this time. Thank you, Ben. That's a cool tractor with hydro transmission. Postman on the 318 Massey, 1989 model. With power steering. How about that, boy? That was state-of-the-art big money. Power steering and hydro transmission. Here's a hard-to-find little tractor owned by Tony Hayes. Jacob built these before. With lawn garden tractor, 125, 1972 model. 12 horsepower, four engine.
Sure.
Hydro transmission, keep working it right along there. Good job there, bud.
It's a little bit different.
Here's a nice original. He's on there 630. That's a brake halo. Nice. 59 model with factory front weight.
That is.
Original thing. Look at that. That's a survivor. I like it. 303 cubic inch engine. Weights on the front and 3-point on the back. Makes her hard to find. That's the fender for it. That was around a whopping $50 box back in the day. So we'll hold up. Let it go. Okay. Hey.
Yeah, I'm making it.
John Deere Model
Little baby one.
Little 50. It's a little bigger.
Yeah.
Model John Deere 50. Thanks for bringing that one out. The original John Deere 60 owned by John Patterbuck of Perkinsburg. 1956 model. He's got to the tractor for it. Thanks for bringing that out. By John Clatterbuck, 1971 model, 2020 diesel. Thank you, John. Nice original road, John Deere Ford.
That one's from Blaine. That one's from Blaine, Pennsylvania.
Here comes John Deere's first diesel, 1963 Model R in the Ford Deere Ford owned by Gene and Amy of Blaine. They're going to have a tractor.
Look at that.
Thanks for bringing that out.
You're going to get the oil pull. That's the one that Connellsburg last year.
1941 model. Doesn't somebody live with the death to get that
Not full anymore.
World War I? Hey, I'm starting, of course. No battery back there. Thanks for bringing that up. That's a neat original little tractor. the old John Deere 70 diesel. It was their first diesel road crop tractor. This is done by Canada, 1956 model. Very nice. Real proud of that. Another form of state of mind.
That's kind of cool.
It's got a little MS engine on it.
70 diesel. 357 cylinder diesel. Homemade replica, half-scale
Homemade replica. Probably old.
Comparison build, put this thing together, it took about a year or more, and they sent me pictures of it.
Gotta get through.
From start to finish, that young man's on a neat piece that he'll never forget built. Isn't that cool? How about a hand for this guy and his dad for building that thing? It's the right green color. They have the replica of the little cool radiator out front. Big old stuff on there. That's just pretty darn neat. It's a homemade tractor. You won't forget the man. Built that for dad with him. See you later. Speaking of dad, here comes the old man behind us. I've known this guy for a long, long time. He's got a very nice original Minneapolis mold. Or a used 1950 model. And this is Harrison Bill. This is a Western version of this tractor. Non adjustable line work, makes the belt work,
Yeah,
or pulling a disc iron, that kind of thing. We knew he was a little nuts, and he'd throw it on the ground. A hand clutch Minneapolis mold, original paint. And that was a big tractor for them back in the day. Thank you, sir. Look up the North-Style John Deere header. Now, the Wall Farm model is called a 1937 model. For the third year for an North-Style header with factory fender. This isn't Walt, but this young man was having a big time driving. How about Wall Farm on this nicely restored John Deere Heilmann 50 model? This is the first year for a little M. 101 right along. See, that was really interesting. Your Ford conservative tractor. Man, what a nice upgrade. Thanks for bringing that up, Paul. Got the typical hook on the back, which was John Deere competition. The furnace and the three-quarter thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure about it.
He's gold. From the Wall Farm model. Into the tractor. Well, this is a 55 model. 70 diesel. Mac Farm model. On this one, this young man is definitely into the tractor. Thank you, Mac. And a John Deere B up next. Another popular John Deere model built. This is the last member of the 52 model. But the only thing from the model first. This son, and I'm sure he knows this tractor, so thank you, buddy. There's Mickey. I'm sitting in that Sony that his family are on. He's a 51 model A. I had about 75 or 80 John Deere, and the first one was right here. A 51 model A, just like this. 321 feet, thanks for bringing that out, so. Ron Brown on this 59 model, 730 From up in Fort Littleton, he's been to the tractor. Electric start with fender, thanks for bringing that out. He was in the diesel pickup class last night, they ended up about second. There's a nice example of a long list John Deere A. Very nice. 46 model, 47 model. Mitchell Hayes, thanks for bringing that out, Mitchell. Another former student of mine. Nate Singer, that was just 3415 Simplicity. Look at this, original paint. A Sovereign 72 model. How about that? Polar engine power. Hydrostatic transmission, wheel weights on the back, up caps on the front. Thanks for bringing that up. Fleet edge on the back. Here's the little Alice Chalmers made by Simplicity. This is rare. Original paint, 1967 model Survivor. Done by Nate Vinegar. A B10. That's a sweet little Alice Chalmers. This is one of the, about next to the smallest Alex Chalmers. The Model D from the Gerald Barn of Chambersburg, 1947 model. Come on, that's it. I see him here every year with this and his Oliver. Good to have him here. Hunter Hale. He's my entrance Nancy Ferguson as well. 72 model, original paint, variable tube transmission, weights on the front, and wheel weights on the back. Oh, it's great. Thank you, bud. Highway range transmission. Nice example of it. Well, Brandon Heilmann runs this Kubota B10, 79 model, Stoner diesel with a wood mower deck. And it's got Marmol front weights on the back end. Look at that. That's a working little Kubota. Thanks for bringing that one out. Brandon Heilmann owns this WF 164. This was WF's second model. They started with the original in 61, and this would be a first year for 100, a 64 model. Thanks for bringing that up. Hard to find little tractors. Kennedy Summers owns this 52 Ford 8M, the best-selling tractor in American history in the last year for a Ford 8M with 119 cubic inch flathead 4-cylinder. Thank you, folks. There's another 8M. It's got a rumble seat. Yeah, I see the wheels now. 2M. Bill and Mickey Hose on this 46 model 2M. You know, last year's full year for it. And someone's got a mounted pickle bar on the report somewhere. Thanks for bringing that out. Wheel weights on the back. Here's a nice original one. Owned by Mickey and Phil Hose, a 52 Ford 8M. The last year for the 8M. And original paint. How about that? Side distributor, first meter tachometer, and rear wheel weight. There's a hard to find little tractor owned by Nevin Jake 38 model John Deere Unstyled L. Sweetheart. Not you, the tractor. I see your hook. You're like the government. You're trying to hook us. Here comes the ring. This is Ranger 9. Hey, let's thank these folks. The Mercersburg, Montgomery, Peters, and Warren Township Volunteer Fire Company here each and every year. Thank you for your help here. Hope we don't need you. I hope. Oh, that's where you're going. Going to work. All right. Okay. The road is going little. Licensed EMS and emergency crew. Look at this, another 70 standard with rare front brainwave. Run by Adam Hart. 1955 model gas version of the 70 standard. That's a sweetheart. 57 cubic inch, rear wheel weights on it. Very popular for Alex Chalmers with this WT, the 49 model. That's a Gary Beck. Let's right along. Power adjust wheels on the back. Another original paint mask from Ferguson. This is an 8 horsepower. From the Jonah Martin.
I thought he
Got the siblings in tow. He said, I'd like to dump them off, but Dan won't let me. Thanks for bringing that up. Don't dump them off. Look at this Oliver, the first one we've seen. It's an Oliver 77. Owned by Dalton Green. It's a 52 bottle. What a sweetheart. With a belt pulley on the back. 216 cubic inch, 6-cylinder engine. Turn legacy. Look at this Marmol M head with the tractor pull. Owned by Parker Wright, 1944 model M. It was a big tractor for him back in the day. From 39 to 54, a very popular tractor. Here comes a nice MM. We had this one on the dynamometer yesterday, and it rated at 63 horsepower. Look at Michael Horn of Brookfield, Maryland. It's an MSUD tractor, 1955 model. MSUD of a Penny Brothers. Thanks for bringing that out. 55 is new enough to have a foot clutch, and my goodness, that was a big tractor in its day. Look at this stuff, look at this thing here. A 1256 International, should be about a 69 model. This is Evan Crawford from Mercersburg. 361 cubic inch turbo 6-cylinder diesel in there. That is a cool tractor. Oh, that's the 407, I'm sorry. 361 in the 1206. This was superseded with 407 Ray owns this 45 model farm on hill. Burning like a kitten. Not showing up and running like a champ. Here comes the second best-selling tractor in America. A farm on hill, or H. Little brother to him, it's done by Bradley Ray. A 50 model farm on H. With a belt pulley and rear weight. Thank you. Aftermarket 3-point hitch. Make that tractor work. Power.
I would.
Here's an original 8. Pump out. 49 model. That's very long. We had that one done earlier. Here comes a hard to find tractor. Bring the field. This would have been sold by somebody like Western Auto. The Foster family owns this, a 1965 model. 65 Walking 6 horsepower. Vertical stamped engine in there, fiberglass fenders on the back. How about this homemade 6-wheel race? That is cool. You can race the yard, and it works good. I love it. It might not be homemade as stage race, but that is cool. Here's an original Speedex F-18 owned by the Foster family in 1969 model. Brings traction power. Watch how the clutch works. It tightens the belt by sliding the engine. Got a little hair on the back. Thanks for bringing that out. That's cool. Luke Turbo owns this 04 model John Deere LA-115. Hydro drive. Here's a sweetheart of original paint Minneapolis molding that just started free. Many boat fans like these tractors. This has got a good looking body style, not too big, not too small. Harlan Hurst, son of the original owner of this Just Star Free Super. 1968 be about the second year for the Super. You can sell a Super with the white stripe on the hood. A good looking tractor for Minneapolis molding. I like it. High-low range transmission. Thanks for bringing that out. Power adjust wheels, I like it. I had one of those years ago. Of course, Isaac Martin talked me out of that. Mark in the Cape, Australia, on this 42 model Alice Chalmers WC, and he's obviously headed to the tractor. It's part of the farm stop mafia. But you walking along so people won't know you. Mark Australia is on the Atlantic tractor. It's a little help when you're driving. I'll take to the tractor pull. He'll put her in the light class. Thank you, bud. Here's a nice 530. The last tractor to replace the John Deere B. It's the 59 model next to the last year for it, owned by the Green family in Thurmont, Maryland. A sweet example of a 530. In fact, it raised up front, fenders on the back, 192 inches, 3-point hips with the original top plate. So way back before the 530 was the B. And here comes the 51 model B, owned by Jason Green of Thurmont, Maryland. With factory fenders, nice restoration, that's the factory. 3-point hips on the back, armrest on the seat, he's got it all. Big old farm all M coming, 8 inches in the tractor pull. Logan Rockwell with a 42 model farm all M. Somebody was happy to get that in 1942 at the beginning of World War II. Thanks for bringing that out. Another original thing. Wheel order done by Tony Stover, 87 model. 252 with a hydro transmission and original motor deck. David Keeper was carried his own 1466 International to first. Big old tractor for International. About a 1970 model, 436 cubic inch turbocharged 6-cylinder diesel. That's going for it. Don't let him corrupt you. Leave it up to you to get another guy's tractor and 2 girls. Look at this nice little economy. How much Tony Service, a 72 model power station with a 60-inch motor deck. Oh, 48 inches. Yep. That's the nicest. Thank you. Looks like the original paint tractor. Nice. Here comes another one. From the TJ Service. 75 model power station. 14 horsepower Kohler engine. This one has a hydraulics on it, and the 2-stick transmission, double transmission in there. Do all kinds of work with that. Austin Everett on the Ford LTD 120 from 1972. Jacob Consumed Tractor, 12 horsepower. Pure drive transmission, that's the sweetheart. This up Jerry, this song's from Mercersburg with a beautifully restored 404 farm ball. I believe this one touched the show last year. Jerry, this song with a 404. Very nice there, listener. That's a hard to find model tractor. And it'd be harder to find one that night. How about this 9600 owned by Hissong Custom Services? Shane Corpsey driving this one for the Hissong. 401 6-cylinder turbocharged diesel. That was just a tractor pool last night. Thanks for bringing that out. That was a 456. Yeah, you know how I can tell now what you say? It's got ribs in the block. So the original engine is long gone, huh? Leave it up to those boys. They give her a heart transplant. It's a 456 power plant with a big inline injection pump. Here's an original Jubilee. They were all 1953. This is done by Dalton Miller. Ford celebrating 50 years in business. Thank you very much. So 134 cubic inch engine running like 4-speed transmission.
Oh, yes, that's what you do.
Ford Jubilee from 1963. George Floyd.
Yes.
Turn the hose on this one.
Yeah,
And
I have to do
hydraulic
that.
4-speed transmission. Thank you, sir. Larry Hartman on this. Richard Marco 2000 Super Texas Diesel English built tractor, hard to find. Original little 2000 Super Texas. This is our Sawmill man.
Ride the whole way around?
I bet. That would be sweet.
He said it's been 50 years since he ran one.
I've ever been here for free. We ever drove a
Said he
tractor?
ran one of these brand new when he was a kid. Speaking of kids, how about this boy on this 72 model 1466 metal tractor? This is Walter Leeser from Mercersburg. About our 4th generation Leeser family here. He's trying to blow the horn. Here comes Sullivan on the case side, what's still pushing. They're having a good time. The Leeser boys. Here's the first 2 cups of death. This is done by Jacob McNulty. Elena doing the driving. A first-year International Cup of Death, 1961. Here comes the Leaders on a very rare tractor. This guy's granddad used to sell Shepherd diesel tractors in Mercersburg. These tractors were made in Hanover, Pennsylvania. America's first all-diesel powered tractor, and America's first tractor with power steering. This is an SC3 3-cylinder. It was on the Leeser family, 1949. Came about the first year for a Shepherd diesel. They were short-lived. The Shepherd Company still exists in Hanover, Pennsylvania. Used to change the transmission and Ruritan like a Top Chef 30, but they made their own diesel engine, and America's first all-diesel. Thank you, Ryan. Original paint Shepherd diesel. And here's the Leeser family's original paint, 856. And that did this too, a 1969 model. This would be a 407 motor. Jacob's driving this one. Nice tractor. And a Survivor with original paint from 1969. Thanks to the last year for it. And here comes the Leeser family, I do believe, on this Alice Chalmers U. 1930 model. A little bit about this tractor. This would have been America's first tractor model with factory rubber tires. And Alice Chalmers U. There's an old survivor. Thanks for bringing that up. You know, this is John Deere on his newly redone 1456 Columbus tractor. This is tough looking and tough running. We put it on the dyno the other day. Had about 145 horsepower. Out of the 407 6-cylinder turbo diesel engine. That's a 1969 model. Next to the last year for a big old 1456 and I like it. Richard Martin has a bunch of horse tractors here and it looks like they're coming with a lot of hard drivers. Here's a hard to find tractor, a 4005 with a flat deck, made it a 4200 model. This one's got the diesel engine, 3-cylinder diesel with factory front weight and a selectric transmission. Here's an early Ford 2000 of the Richard Martin. The early model 2000 is diesel power. It's got a rear steering front weight box on it. I think you're out of fuel. Well, we're going to have to take you there, sir. What am I saying? I thought we had to wait. I'm just tormented. We need some help. We're going to push that tractor in that hole. So that 2000, that's a big runner car, early 4000, look at this. A rare one with the high back wheel, single front wheel, from the Richard Martin. Factory power steering. About a 1964 model. Electric speed transmission, thanks for helping him out. Justin Hurst coming with a hard to find 45,000 flat cap. This is high on this one. 1968 model, and he's from Marion, and he helped us out quite a bit last night as a co-factor, but he's going to the tractor team that has some public stuff today. It's like the 8-speed transmission and the 4-cylinder diesel engine. Here's a nice original 6000 from the Richard Martin of Murfreesburg. These are all selected speeds. Most of them were tricycle front ends. The first year or two were red gray, and they changed to blue and gray. So this should be about a 63 or 4 model. Original paint. About 230 cubic inches, which wasn't real big, but 6-cylinder diesel power with power steering and selective speed transmission was big news back in the early 60s. Here's a nice 7000 Ford, original paint. About a 70 model, 83 horsepower. Oh, it's a 74 model. That's like Chris Suffield from right off the road. I like that tractor. Factory turbo. Like this. Driving for the ball. Richard Martin owns this all original Ford 8M. Clear coated it to help people see how nice it was taken care of. The older gentleman owned this tractor, and Richard was nice enough to get it. We're lucky enough to get it a few years ago. Got the side distributor and tachometer, fruit meter, all original. So New Holland celebrated the best-selling tractor in America by coming out with the Boomer 8M, which is an 09 model of the Parker Reed. An anniversary, 55 horsepower. Replica of the popular Ford 8M. Thank you, gentlemen. Clifton Merton, Hagerstown, Maryland. Owns this 58 Ford next to diesel. There's a sweetheart of an early diesel-powered Ford tractor. full case 970 demonstrator. Where's your tag, Brent? Brent gave a green cancer. Hagerstown. Thanks for bringing that out. That's a replica of a 70 to 72 case 970 demonstrator that they picked out while the farmers used for a few days. Deacon McNew of Mercersburg owns his 68 model David Brown 990, and it is for sale. Heading to the tractor pool, diesel power, power steering, live PTO. Thank you, buddy. Another student of mine. Nice young man. Here comes a rare little tractor. It's here each and every year. It's driven by the Baker family. 80 model International 284 original paint with a hard to find diesel engine. Diesel engine is made by the Nissan. Burn right along. I've been here long enough, but you were about his age. Thanks for bringing that out. There's a nice Nancy Harris 101 Junior. From Brandon Sowers, a 1941 model. That would be a hard one to get at that time frame, beginning of World War II. Flathead, about an F-140 Continental engine in there. Twin power. Means there's two settings on the throttle, one for tractor work and one for belt work. That's what the twin power meant. Isaiah Shively, another student of mine. That's his 49 Farmall H. 153 cubic inch four-cylinder N8, second best selling tractor in history. Nice young man from Shippensburg. Hello's Little Red. Here comes another 284 International. 79 model. Oh, but hello, well, and back. Thank you, miss. That went up through the beginning of 85, and after that, no more International. Here comes a big tractor for International on Farmall back in the day. It's a 560, a 1958 model, owned by John Platter up in Mercersburg. That's got the gas power in it. And that's the first year for a 560. Thank you, sir. Let's get the tractor for it. It's a 560, 58 model. Needless to say, the first year they were hot. They were selling like hotcakes. That was the gas version. Here comes the diesel version. About 263 cubic inch. Thank you, sir. See you down below at the tractor pool. He's got his hitch on the back. Here comes my neighbor this weekend. Lane Heights with a super nice original Farmall Super C with a 123 engine. 1953 model. Super C. From the Heights family in Greencastle. Thank you, sir. Thanks for all your help on the dyno today and yesterday. We dynoed 15 tractors yesterday and 22 today, according to Lane a while ago. Splitting the $10 donations between the Ruritan and the vocational school. Robert Hartung owns his 76 model 966. Be the last year for a 966. Naturally aspirated 414 cubic inch engine. Little brother to the 1066. Here comes the first year Farmall Cub, owned by Derek Haynes. What a nice restoration. Longest running Farmall model was the Cub, and that's the first year for it. Here comes a nice BN. N for narrow. 46 model from the Wallace Bricker. Oh, in memory of Wallace Bricker, Derek Forsyth. Thank you for everything here. He and his family working their butts off this weekend. Got wheel weights on the front and the back. What a nice example of little BN. This is also Derek's tractor. It's a 50 model Ford 8M from right here in Mercersburg, side distributor. Got a tachometer on it. A little help from Bro there. I believe this one's Derek's also. Looks like an 800 series. And yep. The Select the Speed, original paint Ford 801. Select the Speed transmission, tractor power steering, and live PTO. Will Rock, my neighbor this weekend, and another guy that's going to want to help working his butt off down here down there in Saxon. 37 total tractors dynoed. Means you made $370. Split that with the vocational school and the two-top Ruritan. All with these guys helping me for free. This is a 63 model, 560 from Barrettsburg way. And it's got a turbo on it, and it's dynoed at what, 90 horsepower. You sent to the tractor pull. So Tyler Bear's 620 is on the team here. I think Trey Ramsey's going to get the blame for breaking Tyler Bear's tractor. We dynoed that one at 33.5 horsepower. I guess you're not going to the tractor pull to get it because you're simply gas at 395 a gallon. Nice original 620. Here comes a hard-to-find tractor. John Deere and Sons owns this 75 model hydro Sawmill. So this is the John Deere Senior. Here's the John Deere Junior. We saw his boy Josh Deere going through a while ago. If you buy this new, you're the third. He bought this tractor new. A.T. Klein son up in Hagerstown. And he kept it all these years. Not him, but the tractor. Thank you, sir.
I didn't hear the year.
He said, you tell Josh here I'm going to pull his tractor backward with this. You enjoy your day. I'm glad you kept that tractor all these years. Bought it new at Klein's in Hagerstown. So the Sawmill Super A was superseded by a 130. My, oh my. Here's a hard-to-find little tractor. Owned by another student of mine, Travis Dishon of Greencastle. A 57 model 130. First one with the white face. That's a sweetie and hard to find. Thank you, sir. Enjoy your day. Here's a 350 owned by Travis Dishon, a 57 model. So the H turned into a 300, which turned into a 350. Joe's driving this for Travis. 57 model 350. Power steering, live PTO, live power takeoff and hydraulics and torque amplifier. Thank you, Joe. And here comes a late version of the Cub. It's here each and every year owned by Bill Hagee. A 72 model, yellow and white Cub with a very rare mounted one bottom disc plow. Thank you, Mr. Hagee. Another M, very popular tractor for Farmall. This is owned by Edgar Mills, 1944 model. Thank you, Edgar. You knew I was going to think of it. Here's a hard-to-find tractor that replaced the Super C. It's a 200 owned by Edgar Mills, 1955 model. See about the first full year for a 200. I like that tractor, young man. Fast hitch, fenders, belt pulley, and live hydraulics. Here's Edgar on a 53 Super H. This is a hard-to-find tractor. Lots of H's made, but a Super H in 53, a little scarce. Original paint and fenders. Thanks for being here. Austin Hebbo's is 49H. We had that one on the dynamometer earlier today. Probably heading to the tractor. We got wheel weight front and back. Aftermarket 3-point hitch on the back makes it usable around the house. So before the Farmall H was the F12, a very popular tractor. This is a 37 model from the Logan Hurst. Nice example of an F12 with round spoke wheels on it, and a 37 being the next to the last year for an F12. Chris Romeg owns this Farmall H. It's a 40, their second year for the second best-selling tractor in history. And check this out. He's got a 2-row check planter on the back.
Yeah.
And is it, McCormick Deering planter from the, pre-McCormick Deering from the early 1900s. Thanks for bringing that out. Side hill hitch, you can throw that over to the side, put your buddy on the back. Believe it or not, you had to run a wire from one end of the field to the other, and it went through here, and it would trip that to drop a kernel of corn. It might take you a day to plant a couple acres of corn. What a job. What a job. A check row planter. There was a little knot on the corn or on the wire, and it would go through there, and that knot in the wire with the strip of kernel of corn that would drop out here. And this was digging a groove for it, and the wheel would press it shut. And this told you where the previous row was, so you didn't look like you were drunk when the corn grew up. That's a Survivor, and it's a pain in the butt to haul it here. Thanks for bringing it out. Here's Massey's baby of the family of Tony, 53 model, run by Terry Atherton of Mercersburg. A little tiny 69 cubic inch Continental engine in there.
Ryan, what's that say?
Blake Atherton owns this 53 model. Here's something one in loving memory of their dad and pappy, Robert Berker Sr. This tractor has been here for quite a few years. The Berker family with its Farmall A. 1941, here every year. From Falling Waters, West Virginia. Thank you, buddy. The A's were all wide front, the B's were narrow front. Next to the smallest in the Farmall line. This one's in loving memory of Robert Berker also. The 41 model Ford 9M, third year for the popular Ford 9M. From the Berker family, the following one. Thanks for bringing that out. Turn like this. How about the big 40 series? This is the first John Deere what was known as Tiger Stripe. They made their debut in 1978, and the 4240 was a good one. This is owned by Grant Heilmann. Second year for it, a 1979 model. Quad range transmission grill, and that very, very popular and wonderful engine from John Deere, the 466 turbocharged 6-cylinder. This is the third 4320 we have here today. They were only made for 2 years. This is the first year of 71, owned by Grant Heilmann of Mercersburg. Nice original 4320 with a cab, with the roll bar inside. His second trip through the break. He also owns this 4000 wide front, 72 model. It's a sweet example of a John Deere 4000. And the last year for a 4000.
I don't know.
Thanks for helping out, Grant. Paul Heckman owns this 72 4020, the last year for a 4020, signed console, and a sweetheart with a 404 diesel engine and the roll bar from Mercersburg. Dual hydraulics on the back. Here comes the original Minneapolis Moline, looks like a 4-star. 1961 model 4-star, owned by the Mills family. You're down the road, what, Clear Spring? Williamsport. Thanks for bringing that out. Got the high-low range transmission, power adjust wheels, an original MM 4-star. Here comes an original Massey Harris, looks like a 30. 1950 model, 51 model, owned by the Mills family, Williamsport, Maryland. Nice original Massey Harris 30. That might get a Survivors Award here this weekend. We give an award for a nice original old tractor and its work clothes. That one's even got mounted 2-row cultivators. Richard Cunningham is on this Mills family-owned 51 Farmall Cub. Burn right along. Hey, how you doing? Bill Mills going to the truck pool. Richard Martin owns this Ford Jubilee. This is a rare example of a high crop Ford Jubilee from 1953. There's a hard-to-find tractor. And this one's harder to find. That 8N high crop with a single front wheel. Super rare tractor. Staten Kirkman owns this original 48 model Massey Harris 444. 444 6-cylinder, 44.6. It's a 44 with a 6-cylinder option instead of the 4-cylinder Continental. Johnny Smith owns his rear 57 model TO35 Ferguson with the straw yellow and twin gray paint job. That's a hard one to find. And the last year for a Ferguson, 1957 model. Here's the 58 TO35 owned by Don Smith. Randy Neal going to drive it. This is when they went to red and gray. 1958. Thank you, Randy. Mason's fifth on a rare Massey Harris 50. Made for 2 years only. This is the 56 model. Massey 50. Thank you, bud. There's another 58 model Massey 50 on Madonna Smith. It's the last year for that one. Oh no, it's Massey Ferguson, so it's the first year for a Massey Ferguson. 1958. Ferguson and Massey Harris joined forces. Here's the first year for a Massey Ferguson with a very rare Ferguson 2-bottom disc plow on the back. That's a hard to find attachment. This old Ford comes here every year. See the lightning bolt in the gear on the front? That means he was original 6-cylinder. The 750. Is it a 64 model? 63 model. I'm a John Clatterbuck. He's thinking, Brian, just read the card. Just read the card. Hi, Missy. Look at it.
Come on, this is for ours.
That's the future driver.
We're supposed to be done by what?
This is a working truck. No all tractors going with that. Here comes a rare tractor. A Ferguson 40 trial pickup. With the Don Smith. That's third string. '57 model, last year for a Ferguson. F45 pickup. Oh, yeah, that's quite a lineup here. This weekend, getting a lot of driving help. This is 69 Massey 180 with a tough looking tricycle front end. These were sweethearts of a tractor. I had one like this. Put the clutch in on it. It's got a transmission brake in it. These were sweethearts of the tractor. Perkins 4-cylinder diesel engine, power steering, live hydraulics, built telescopic steering wheel, 236 cubic inch 4-cylinder Perkins diesel. Thank you, sir. Bob Smith engine, rear Ferguson 40, 56, prototype with the gray and green intro. This is clear trim rail. I think they're coming out of clear spring. This is the last tractor coming off the intersection now in Clear Spring, Maryland. How about it, Larry? Larry drives Bob Smith Super 90, a 60G model. Hard to find Massey Ferguson. Perkins diesel power. It's here each and every year. Tractor built in England, tough looking girl. Larry was a mechanic at the Massey dealer at American Implement Greencastle. Bob Smith owns this 71 model, Massey 165. Very popular tractor for Massey Ferguson. Perkins diesel engine power. Here comes the Massey 1100. Feel it. On that 72 model 1100, look at the turbo.
Y'all work on the wagons and on the tractor?
Thank you, girl.
No.
You said it was tractor pull. Here comes the Perkins turbo. Tractor looks like new, but it's here each and every year, and I'm saying the same thing. It's a 1977 model, something about a 964 1085. That's a Bob Smith Clear Spring. It's in the tractor team. Here comes the Bob on the big one, 1155. It's a 75 model. It's about 140 cubic inches of V8 Perkins diesel engine. Thank you, sir. This little Massey is a 25, and it's rare. They were built in England. Look at this thing. It's original paint. About a 63 model. That is a very hard to find tractor. Owned by Ivan Miller. Thank you, miss. paint, Massey 25. This is a nice little John Deere 520 that replaced the 50. Not a 57 model. John Clatterbunk, right? See it a little bit? John Hazenbecker, yeah. And he also owns this H40 model. Farm model H. Second year for it. Thank you, sir. They were down there dynoing tractors yesterday and today. This is a 49 model farm model D, but follow the pole. Live hydraulics from factory trailer. Thank you, miss. Harold pump up this man for 1100, 1972 model. This thing comes up and thing. Right down the road. 6-cylinder Perkins diesel power. Thank you, folks. That was super fuel about 1130. This is the factory turbo. Look at this, down by Brandon Hacker 68 model, Massey 1130. Thank you, Brandon, and thanks for all your work here this weekend. This guy can't get out of this little girl, can he? They look like twins. That's a little mini me on there. David and Melissa Heilmann on this one. And Mr. Lehman's driving. It's a 75 model Massey 14. What a nice example of a Massey Ferguson 14. 14, of course, meant the horsepower. Being cute. Elena owns this one. Is that Dan? Yeah. It's a 79 model, Cub Cadet 782. Nice survivor of an all red Cub Cadet. Thank you, Elena. And Elena Helper. Here's a 1080 with a Dave Hector 72 model. 4-cylinder Perkins diesel power. Looks like original paint. Factory 6-inch plates on the front. 318 cubic inch diesel engine. Thank you, sir. Pittsburgh area, the 76 model 1155. Another one was 540 6-inch V8. He was in the tractor pull last night. Thank you, Johnny. This is a hard to find tractor. This is a Top 50 sold in the United States through the Farmers Union Show up there for us in E5. Very hard to find tractor. The factory wide front. Runs by Christopher the Bull. 1953 model E5. 58 horsepower on the dyno. It ran like a storm. Top Gun. Made in Canada first with live PTO in 1946. Thank you, sir. Got the Nogler seat on it and 3-point hit. Cameron Fires is 69 model Case 430. Factory power steering and diesel power. That's a 430 Woodford. That's a hard to find tractor. Back Fires is 68 model Massey 165.
Well, maybe if you don't want to. Why bring it up
Perkins
and you're
diesel.
not going to break?
There's an original 830 tricycle, 60 model. That's by Garrett Groves. The Groves have quite a few cases all original, and here they come. 4-cylinder diesel. Nice 830. The Eagle hits on the back. That 30 series is superseded by the 70 series. Most people call that 9 or a 1070. Here's a hard to find 870. It was by Joe Groves. 36 cubic inch 4-cylinder diesel original paint. I like it. And here's this big grub of 1070. 63 model. 1070 owned by Ty Grove of Chambersburg, I believe. That'd be a 451 six-cylinder. Thank you, sir. Chris Waggart owns this sweet little 51 Ford 8N. Done in memory of Ronald Murray. Christopher Greencastle. Did work for that a long time ago. That's a sweetheart of an 8N with a factory two-bottom Dearborn plow on the back. It's a Massey 245 with a loader. It's a leading factory. 79 model. I believe they keep that tractor pretty busy at home. 79 model. Power steering, loader. Kevin Sullivan owns this 165 Woolworth from 1983 with a tractor plow. Thank you, sir. There's another 560. We had that one on the dynamometer earlier today. Is this a Clatterbuck tractor? No, what's your name? I can't remember. Mike Pittman. Taking it to the tractor pool. Okay. Diesel powered. Farmall 560 from 1958 or 9. Here comes another one. This is a 59 model. Known by John and Gracie Kapler from Hagerstown. Wide front, power steering, live PTO, or against the fire. We name it. That's a sweet one. Fast video in the back. And the third 560 in a row. This one's definitely going to the tractor pool. This got the diesel engine. This one's John Clatterbuck. I was looking at him a while ago. 63 model. In the last year for a 560. That's a neat one. Here comes Jeremy Martin with a mini Moline Z. I've had 200 and about 30 tractors. The first one was a mini with Moline Z. This one, 51. This one, I believe, was sold at the Brick Company. Yep, it was sold at the Brick Company, brand new in Waynesboro. My, oh my, here comes a rare Oliver. And the last of the Oliver, their last model was the 2255 in 1974. This is a 72 model, 2255, with front wheel assist, V8 cat, diesel power, and a Pleasure Garden Farm. These fenders are fuel tanks. What a monster. Richard Martin owns this hard to find 5200. That's a 5,000 flat deck. Means it's a 5200. 4-cylinder diesel power. He didn't break the first one, so he got the second. Richard's got a lot of drivers helping down here today. This is a Richard Martin tractor. That's kind of important. Almost all four. He's got a lot of rare ones. This is a rare early 2000 with a single front wheel. It's got a rare cast iron weight box on the front. It's diesel powered with power steering and a selective speed transmission. It's about a 1964 or 5 model. And preceding that was this 541 model. It was a little newer, it's the 2000. Here's a hard to find tractor, 541 offset. If we're cultivating vegetables and row crops and what have you, hard to find tractor. There's a big old 1466 gauge reach to drive in this one. I believe this was a fact. The 1466 with 436 6-cylinder diesel power. Thank you, Gabe. You got Gabe back. Richard Martin knows this one is 7200. Another hard to find Ford tractor. 7,000 with the flat deck, thanks to the 7200. 4-cylinder diesel, 256 cubic inch with a little turbo in there. That little girl even has her Ford shirt on. Here's an early 6000 Commander because it's red. Carolyn Woodard owns this 63 model. 6-cylinder diesel power, selective speed transmission, power steering, state-of-the-art, preferred, 1963. Here comes one like it with a wide front, under Richard Martin. Oh, this is Richard. I've been talking about you. Did you come out of Clear Spring, Maryland? I think he did. I like it. 62 or 3 model, selective speed transmission. I like this tractor. Rockford Farm 74 model Alice Chalmers 200 diesel with a 5-nickel front end. The 200 land handler replaced the G21. That is a sweet tractor. Here comes America's first turbocharged tractor, an Alice Chalmers G19. They did it in 61. This is a 64 model on the Rockford Farm of Merchantburg. Hard to find tractor. I haven't got the diesel. It is also available in gas. Charlie's driving Rockford Farm 766 tricycle. This is a tough looking tractor. 1974 model. Thank you, Charlie. And Bill. That owns this. Bill owns this one that Dave Cavanaugh's done. It's a big old 220. This is the successor to the D21. That's a 69 model, 426 cubic inch 6-cylinder diesel with a turbo. Thank you, Dave. And here comes Mr. Rockland. This is Bill Rockland, a big old black stripe 1566. The last year for it. It's a 1976 model. All of these from right here in Merchantburg area. That's a tough one. Thank you, Bill. Here every year. Here comes Derek Forsyth with a little Ferguson 30 in his work clothes. Derek's got quite a few up here and he's making a couple trips through the parade. Working hard all weekend, time to have some fun. A 52 model. Got a little 129 cubic inch Continental 4-cylinder in there. That's what I learned to drive on, I still have it. Ferguson 30. How about this John Deere Edge? It's directly restored from back in the day of 1946. No letter on the side of the hood. They didn't do that until about 47 or 80. Nice example of a long hood John Deere Edge. Owned by the McDonald's. Elena, I think, going to drive it. That's a sweetie. The Ford side, there's a lot of Ford here. This is a beautiful strip with a 777. Looks new. This tractor is about an 80 couple model. '89 model 7710 Series 2. Owned by Mark Forsyth, Minesburg, Maryland. 4-cylinder turbo diesel. That's a sweetheart with a full rack of Ford weights on the front. Got the whole family in there, the grandkids, put it that way. What a sweetheart. Ken brought me a lemonade, Brian said to get a this Ford size is a 100. 71 model, 10 horsepower. That's a sweetheart. Built by Jacob. Got the gear transmission in it. How about this original old 29 model John Deere? The GP. Stood for General Purpose. Owned by Dean and Amy Beeston of Blaine. Don't forget their tractor show. Thank you, sir. Original paint 29 model John Deere GP. What a sweetheart. Here comes a long hood B, a 41 model. Owned by Justin Beeston of Blaine area. Just a neat one, the long hood, electric start, got the battery in the back of the hood. I like this tractor, a 4440. That was a beautiful and a very good model for John Deere. 1981 model, next to the last year for it. Owned by Glenn Zimmerman. So new and early. Sound guard cam, 466 6-cylinder. Thank you, buddy. One rated transmission. I'd like to have that tractor, a 4440. Here's a nice little 50 model Farmall Cub, owned by Glenn Zimmerman. That's right along. Thank you, Glenn. How about this? Original paint Super 8. That's got to be a 1954 model. Yep, owned by Glenn Heilmann. What a sweetheart. Nice survivor of a Super 8 with side hill hitch on the back. I should say hillside hitch. Josh Martin earned this cup up in 66 miles, massive Ferguson 1100, 6-cylinder diesel power. I like that. Tough looking tractor. In memory of Paul Martin. Featured here on Sunday, 22 years. Tony Smith under the 71 model Massey Ferguson 1080 from Clear Spring. Yeah, quite a line up here. Thanks for bringing them all up. There's the guy I've been looking for with a super hard tractor to restore. Look at all the colors on this Massey Harris 444, 260 cubic inch 4-cylinder Continental. This is owned by Aldine Kreider of Marion. What a sweetheart. But between the yellow, the silver, the red, and the bronze paint, this is a tough tractor to restore. Got that nice hood ornament on it. Thank you, sir. Beautiful tractor. Now, if you'll get down and announce the tractor pull, I'm going to listen to Chris.
No, wet towel.
A piece of wood. Let's put flowers on. I want to get a piece of corn, put it in my pocket. Over there is where they have There's the international love. drive down the tractor lanes. Heck, after that, the camera's probably dead. Steam everyone over here. She's not over here now. Look at all these Fords, man. If you're a Ford fan out here, here you go. This is the Ford place to be. Yeah, she's puffing smoke. I just had to see all these tractors, man. I think we're heading towards the end right now, folks. We see most of them. That's special. Now to the masses.
I saw her daughter, like I did with my cousin, and yeah, I didn't get to catch her at the college night. I did
This
see
is
her
the second show I get to walk around while I was sleeping. I'm gonna head back and eventually I'll head home for Winchester, about 55 minutes away. I think Sawmill's running, so after the tractor drive, after the tractor look around, we're gonna head straight down for the sawmill, and then we're gonna put some tractors over here, get ready for the tractor pull. So they're already getting weighed. Steam engine on here. One. Oliver's no longer a corporation anymore. It'll be there's more tractors boys out there. Still more to go through. It's going away right now, so after this, I'm gonna leave this as final low she pulls. Guys, if my camera dies, just know that I'm gonna be back here sometime in the near future. I think there's more tractors down here. This is a never-ending tractor show. Huge tractor. One of all these steam tractors. Some of them are being loaded up, so it's never too late. I'm gonna go back over here, folks, and then after that, I'm gonna see that steam engine, making what the number folks. I just have to get a close look at the steam engine because I might be welding my guys. You know, out there really in the steam, I'm not just tractors. This is where steam engine is. guys, you might see my steam engine at Smithsburg or Berryville, folks. We had a guy that came from Berryville that has his Berryville shirt on, so. Got all those Ford tractors. Some are being loaded up. Gotta love my tractors. I give my love to the tractors before I head out eventually. I'm gonna watch the steam engine do the sawmill. I think she's sawing right now. Oh, she's RJ7. John Deere. I think they're getting ready for that. I think they're getting ready for the tractor pool here in a little bit. I'm not sure if I get put into the tractor pool or not, folks. Oh, this is the last row. Last row. I think I'm gonna call her done because wow, this is kind of wearing me out here, guys. I don't know how much money I have for a bottle of water, folks. Well, I believe that's it, folks.
I don't have a crush on her.
See the sawmill running. Let's get a video of the sawmill. If there are AC Fairgrounds out there, I don't know who runs that channel, but man, you look right after parade and just sit out here and see this boy go. I see some, like one right there, not doing anything. I see the demonstrator that was on the parade earlier, folks. Let's get a close up of this. They said they want $20-something thousand for this thing. It's just growing up in the bushes. Betty Low. Something. This ain't just a rare one. You don't see too many. Here's the front of it if you want to buy it. I might look for a steam engine, but no, I'm not gonna buy one. I might build one, but I'm not gonna buy one. I think they're getting loaded. We're gonna go over here and see what's going on over here. Whoa, what are these? These are sick. I've never been down through here. Yeah, watch out.
buy one out here.
I don't got too many. Cumberland Valley does. Or I've seen them all.